Hello, you wonderful, beautiful people of the internet. Welcome back. My name's Tiara. My channel's Tyrannosaurus Rex, and I am playing Fallout New Vegas blind in 2022. So I have just finished getting all of the little upgrades for the sink from around the big mountain, Big Empty, ha! And I will be installing them back at the sink right now. Okay, time to install everything.
While you were out, I spent 6 hours trying to reach a coffee cup on my shelf. When I finally got it down, I was so happy. I cried. I hate my life.
Would you like upgrade holotape received, upgrading parts production functionality, supply of energy cells, microfusion cells, and scrap electronics available once per day?
Oh, please, please tell me you brought me some coffee cups.
Have you made any electronic components?
Yup, here you go.
Thank you.
Sure. Nobody wants to hang out with Muggy. I get it. So long, pal.
So long, pal. Sync Autodoc. Implant C13 is now available for surgical installation. Implant M5 is now available for surgical installation. Implant Y3 is now available. Y7, holy shit.
Do you require some additional services?
I'd like to engage in your services.
Rightly so, I should think. Alright then, let me just fire up the old interface for you.
Oh, increase speed while crouched. That would be amazing. Drinking radiation route. Bonus HP. I don't have enough caps for any of these. No! Okay. Upgrade holotape received. Upgrading to smart lights functionality. +2 intelligence, +5 repair, +5 science for 12 hours after initial exposure.
How can I illuminate you?
Oh, wow. Okay, cherchez la femme. It's not often I meet a light switch with brains and beauty. I think I'm gonna like it here.
Oh, well, that's very sweet of you. Maybe one of these nights we can discuss theorems?
Wait, why? Wait, I can talk about theorems right now.
Slow down there, Tiger. We've got all the time in the world. No need to rush into things. Why don't you take some time to brush up on your knowledge so we can keep things stimulating?
Can you turn on those lights for me?
I certainly can.
Ah, I got a programmer's digest from that. Smart lights, +2 intelligence, +5 repair, +5 science. Yes.
How can I illuminate you? I certainly can.
Okay. Who else here can I upgrade? I know I can upgrade the book chute. Upgrade holotape received. Upgrading secondary materials mulching functionality. Pencils, clipboards are processed into lead, spare parts, and duct tape.
Greetings, citizen. Ready to receive seditious materials. Stay loyal, citizen.
Okay, so the sink, I'm guessing, gets an upgrade. Upgrade holotape received. Upgrading water purification functionality. Any empty water bottle converted into a bottle of purified water.
You've been working with that biological research station, haven't you? I suppose you'll want to clean up.
Can you fill some of these empty bottles?
I can do that. They've been thoroughly washed, haven't they?
Nice. Who else gets an upgrade? Oh, right here, you get an upgrade. Upgrade holotape received, adding K9000 weapon mod Mentat Chow to vendor inventory. K9000 weapon up mod Resla Royal to vendor inventory. Auxiliary recharger chip for the layer weapon to vendor inventory. Layer weapon prismatic lens. I like the way that sounds.
Might I be of service, sir?
Okay, let's see who else in here has something for me to talk to them about. The other light switch. Upgrade holotape received. Upgrading to mood lighting functionality. +2 charisma, +5 barter, and +5 speech for 12 hours after initial exposure.
You've been seeing the other light switch, haven't you? Am I not enough for you anymore?
No, cherchez la femme. A light switch that turns me on? I must be dreaming.
Oh, you. bet you say that to all the light switches.
Only the sexy ones.
Now I know you're flirting with me, and it's working. Why don't you take this to remember me by?
Ah, nice. Thank you. Can you turn those lights on for me?
You bet I can. I bet that's more than that other tramp can do, huh?
Okay, they've already got that. Awesome. So I've got to turn them back
You've
on.
been seeing the How can I illuminate you? Certainly. I'm looking forward
I
to
finished. Oh, there's another quest that got added. Hold up. Quest added field research. Find all of the audio samples for the jukebox. Okay, here we go with another side quest.
Your liking.
Door to number 00. Gong Gong. Ooh. Hello? Is it here in the bathroom? I can't see. The plunger, the toilet, the... Oh, there's another door. Ah, take audio sample, giant tarantula. You found a recalibration file for the sonic emitter. Okay, thank you. Is that all I needed? Was that the last one? Oh! Oh, find samples for the biological research station. Okay. Oh, there's 3 of these I haven't found. Okay. I actually can't see shit, because I'm filming this first thing in the morning, and my whole apartment is windows. I basically live in a fishbowl, and this is dark as hell. Ugh.
Was that all?
Was it? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Oh! I can't... What is this? Take a big book of science. Yeah, I'll take a big book of science. And some medics, for sure. Says that there should be one... right here? Seed package. It's a dried Brock flower. Oh, is that what I needed? Oh, I need to get seed packages. Okay. Okay, hello, biological research station.
You got some plans for me, don't you? Yeah, I can smell it all over you.
Okay. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, I'd like you to process some plants.
I love it when you talk like that. Let me just get that interface up and running for you.
Process seed into planter. Okay. Wow, I get a lot of seeds.
Well, hello. Still waiting for that seed.
Okay, I gotta go now.
Hurry back with that seed now, baby.
Thank you. And then over here at the jukebox, Blind Dio Jefferson.
What's the haps?
What's the haps? Found some Soundwave
Right
files.
on.
Soundwave Tarantula available for this sonic emitter.
Get you later, Gator.
Did I finish everything? Yeah. I wish I could get to the bottom of Dala's biological fascination, but I don't think I can now that I have to confront Dr. Klein. So it's time to do that? Maybe? Yeah, let's go. Okay. Hello, Klein. Oh. Oh, hello. I don't like how they're all moving perfectly together. Hello.
The lobotomite returns. Our lobotomite. As Dr. Moby's been denominated into scrap metal and voice module parts, as we hoped.
Oh, okay. Have you noticed the pacification field is down? Guess what happens now?
A fight? I've never been in a fight. What do I... Ah! Colleagues! Think tank! Alert! Alert! We are under attack!
Ready, steady.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Injecting impact.
Okay, everyone, I need you to chill on me, chill on me, chill on me, chill on me, chill, 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 chill.
The pain.
Let's try the sonic emitter.
No more impact.
Oh, the sonic emitter's putting in some work for me here. Okay, got one. Now there's just Dr. 8.
I can't give you anything for that injury.
Nice! Is that all? Did I kill them? Woo!
Cessation
Yes,
of hostilities
sir.
complete.
Leave the think tank. Yeah, I'll get there in a sec. It's just all of my blood there. Sheesh, bruh. Leave the think tank. Elevator to the big MT.
As it had been in the years before the Great War, Big Mountain, the Big Empty, became home to one of the brightest minds of the 23rd century. The Courier watched over the Big Empty for years to come, caring for it and keeping its discoveries safe until they were needed to help others. Which had always been Big Mountain's purpose. Past the laboratories and science, it had always been intended as a place to build the future of all mankind.
The Courier had scoured much of the Big Empty, although secrets still remained in the crater's depths. Perhaps that was for the best, however. Curiosity, while sometimes rewarded for its efforts, often proves to be equally dangerous.
The Forbidden Zone continued to be, true to its name, forbidden. No more robo-scorpions were sighted in its canyons. Big Mountain became even emptier, devoid of Dr. Mobius's proclamations forecasting the destruction of anything that dared possess sentience. Still, it is said he lived on in the equations inscribed on the floor and walls of the Forbidden Zone dome. A cobweb tracery of symbols that told of 1,000 brilliant thoughts, now lost to time.
The sink atop the dome bustled with the voices of a small town, constantly chirping, arguing, and snarling at each other. Still, this all happened productively in the interests of its new owner. The Sync Central Intelligence Unit discovered, despite its inversion code, it was comforted by the sense of community the other personalities gave it.
The biological research station, obsessed with seeding everything in sight, requested a transfer to the X-22 Botanical Garden, so that it might, in its own words, sensually fertilize the garden's smooth contours. The garden sent back a polite refusal, saying it had prior commitments with a vault it had helped infect before the war.
The book chute continued to devour all seditious materials until it nearly choked on a paperclip. It adamantly maintained it was a Chinese paperclip, and the whole thing had been an elaborately orchestrated assassination attempt. Whatever the reason, it slowed down for a while, carefully appraising each document and clipboard that came to it.
The light switches continued to bicker and flicker.
This persisted until the day someone dropped a flashlight in the sink, and the two of them united in their hatred of the showboat.
The sink continued to ruthlessly scrub any particulate matter that came near it. Eventually, it gained access to the magneto-hydraulics plant and nearly flooded all the big empty in an attempt to scrub the crater clean.
The toaster continued its psychotic spree, reducing all appliances in range to scrap electronics and spare parts. After one of its more psychotic episodes, however, the other sink personalities decided enough was enough and dumped the toaster in a bathtub. Sparking and hissing, the toaster swore its enemies would rue the day when they had bread and no way to toast it.
Muggy did his best to collect coffee cups, although in his quest, he accidentally trapped himself in Higgs Village. It might have been the end for poor Muggy. Except, he found it peaceful there, tidying up the kitchens of the think tank professors back when they had been flesh and bone. Well, except for Dr. O, who was an asshole for having created Muggy in the first place. Muggy left O's house deliberately dirty, punishing the dishes and cups that lived there in blind revenge for serving Dr. O.
Blind old Jefferson, with sounds the Courier brought him, created a symphonic counter-frequency that saved Big Mountain from sonic invasion in 2910. If you didn't hear about it, good. It was rumored by the other personalities that he had a brief fling with the light switches. Although he forgot their names once too often and was soon left in the dark as punishment.
Autodoc, always gentle and methodical, kept sewing up the Courier in all the right places when the skin split open from repeated wear and tear. The Autodoc was just glad to have purpose again. It heard its simpler brothers and sisters who got shipped to the Sierra Madre bored out of their skulls in that toxic dead city. In time, the Autodoc found a way to deactivate the Y-17 trauma harnesses, releasing the corpses they had held prisoner for almost 200 years.
As the Courier ran through the X8 facility multiple times, the computers analyzed the test subject's movements. Rather than performing a superficial observation, they realized the subject barely knew what communism was, or even what a high school was. This confused them for a time, until the facility finally realized that its research had succeeded. So it let its cyber dogs out into the wastes to help protect small communities from physical aggression rather than communist propaganda.
The infiltration program in X-13 felt spent, having repeatedly upgraded the stealth suit until it could upgrade it no more. It felt warm, fulfilled, and a bit sluggish. It realized not long after the stealth suit had left it without so much as a note on the nightstand. So the infiltration program sent out robo-brains into the wastes, looking for its wayward technology. It eventually found Repcon HQ and set up a new research center, testing and murdering fiends who kept breaking into the facility.
Oh my god! It was until her I'm in heat programming circumvented her stay routine and she loped into the Mojave. There she ran across Rex in the King's School of Impersonation. His brain was failing and he was alright. The two of them constructed a litter of cyber pups. A small army of Boston terrifies the gnawed and devoured anything in their path.
The Courier, organs intact, continued onwards, a little less heavy of step, but with all the organs in the right places, as they should be. After all, brains can develop a life of their own when left to their own thoughts, and the courier's brain was more clever than most.
The think tank basement, filled with the lobotomized robotical frames of the doctors, now served as a graveyard. The monitors had recorded the battle in its entirety, including the think tank's final, shrill, terrified screams, whimpers, and pleas for
Excuse
mercy.
me, I think I was pleading
They
for
broadcast
mercy.
these humiliating last moments as a warning to anyone approaching the perimeter that other smarty pants were not welcome. The Courier was the inheritor of the Big Empty, and there was room for only one will in the halls of the think tank dome.
There is an expression in the wasteland, old world blues.
It refers to those so obsessed with the past they can't see the present, much less the future, for what it is.
They stare into the what was, eyes like pilot lights, guttering and spent, as the realities of their world continue on around them.
Science is a long, steady progression into the future. What may seem a sudden event often isn't felt for years, even centuries to come.
In the times following the Second Battle of Hoover Dam, however, old world blues took on a new meaning.
Did I accidentally...
Where once it was viewed as a form of sadness, nostalgia, it became an expression describing the potential for the future.
It can be easy to see science as evil, technology unchecked as the source of all ills, all misfortunes.
With the Courier at the helm, science became a beacon for the future. There was old world blues, and new world hope. And hope ruled the day at Big Mountain.
We could say more, but the stories in the Big Empty speak for themselves. Now armed with the transportal Ponder, the Courier could return to the dome at any time and crack open the secrets of the Big Empty one by one. The sink sat vigilant, waiting for its master to return, shoes covered in Mojave dust. Only one road yet remained, and it was one the Courier had to walk alone.
So I've gained the Big Brain perk. Big Brain perk. Your brain is back in your body, but some of the advanced technologies remain. Your head still cannot be crippled, but you are only 10% more resistant to addictions now. Surprisingly, your damage threshold has improved by 10%. Nice! You've acquired the Big Mountain Transponder. It's capable of transporting you and you alone between the Mojave Wasteland and Big MT. To return to the Mojave, or to go back to Big MT from the Mojave, simply equip the transportal ponder. If you would any weapon, pull the trigger and away you'll go. Note that it won't work in interiors or in combat situations, and is totally incapable of harming your enemies.
Huzzah, sir! Huzzah! Huzzah, sir!
I mean, what can I say? What can I say? Alright, well, that is all I'll be doing for this episode. Thank you for joining me. I was actually really worried that I'd accidentally done an ending wrong and wouldn't be able to, continue my game from here on out the way it was talking. But it seems like I'm okay. Bro, you can stop huzzahing now.
The colonies have eyes everywhere, citizen.
Okay.
And that means their
Thank you
eyes
all
is
for
not
joining me. I'll see you next
they're
time.
keeping